Oh, so I am live. Yes, it's about time.
I'm gonna go on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Test the sound. Right, do your pattern thingy.
Yeah, I do my pattern. Yeah. All right. So here's YouTube. Okay. So we are live. We are live. Let me adjust this light.
Hello. Yeah, I can hear myself.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah, barely, but
Yeah, I think I'm trying to make sure if it's picking up your mic, I want to make sure it's not this that's picking you up. Yeah, I think I'm trying to make sure if it's picking up your mic, I want to make sure it's not this that's picking.
hello. I mean, I think we're fine. I just gotta talk a little louder. That's it. Just talk a little louder, and I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Do your intro.
Yeah, I wish we could adjust this a little bit more. Yeah, but we could also edit the video, right?
Um,
Not really.
as far as what?
Like the beginning of it, how we were like screwing up, and
No, it's fine. Like, it's fine. Like, no, but
you can't. Okay. All right. Well, what's going on, everybody? This is the Traditionalist 101. That's my YouTube channel name. And this is the Traditionalist 101. That's my YouTube channel name.
Go ahead.
Uh, yeah, so as I was saying, this is the Traditionalist 101. That's my YouTube channel name, and we will be doing this podcast. Um,
Not like this, by the way. We're doing this when I'm at my house and you're here.
oh, jeez. Yeah, we could make a video here since you're at the house, but you wanna be difficult as always.
No, because most of the time it's not going to be like this.
Yeah, but you're here now, so
Okay.
we might as well do. That's why you're here.
It's
That's why
not.
you're
It's
here
9 o'clock. I've been here since I want to go home.
now.
All right. So let's get this. Let's get this.
Yeah. All right. So basically, we're gonna be doing a podcast where topics going to be about games, sports, and they're going to be some politics here and there. Even though it's a topic that he doesn't really like to enjoy talking about, but I do. So hopefully he will cooperate and we'll get some politics topics on this podcast. But anyway, having no, he's my one of my best friends, and he will be joining me. This is a 50-50.
Can you use my YouTube name, please?
He wants me to use his YouTube name, and he doesn't want to be on camera. This is the guy that I'm going to be working with here, who does not want to even be on camera. But yeah, he is Hoovy 186. So go ahead, have another introduce yourself, please.
Yeah, pretty much. Hoovy 186. I actually made a video that I'm actually processing a video today about the Sony showcase from earlier in the day. Um, I guess obviously, like Steve said, we've known each other for a long time, since elementary school, and he is my best friend. So we have nothing in common. So this is gonna be fun. So yeah.
Oh man, yeah, we absolutely have nothing in common. So which is why I think this is going to make really good content. You know what I'm saying? This guy, and hey, I'm gonna raise my hand. We do not agree on anything, and it'll be very difficult for us to actually come into agreement on something. But our other friends would tell you, our friend Randy, Yoshi, and everybody
Putting
else.
everyone's government names out there.
Yeah, I'm putting their names out there. They don't know their last name. Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. But anyway, we can't agree on anything. So um we have been taking a little too long, and I've been procrastinating, but I wanted to get all my equipment set up, This is just a a quick introduction. So my setup is not going to be like this by default. I'm going to have a couple of things in the background, and it's going to be a really nice setup. I already have all I need is really a good decent camera, which for my mistake I bought a crappy camera that has low quality, but it is what it is. I should have done some research on that, but hey, we'll get it done. We'll get it done. I promise I won't let you guys down. Anything else you want to add?
And my setup is basically just headphones and a laptop. That's it. So as long as y'all can hear me, y'all be all right. All right?
That's called laziness. You're layabout. That's what you are.
Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't have the room or the patience to do all the stuff that I had to help him with. So yeah. So
You help me with StreamYard. All this other setup that I have here with the console with the mic, I did that.
okay. Who helped you set up the microphone and set it
No,
up?
you didn't help me with the microphone.
Yeah,
I
we
did
helped
I did the microphone before you got here.
Whatever.
No, well, okay, to a degree you did. To a degree you did. To a degree.
That's why I was here last week. So to help him out with the microphone. But regardless,
No.
like
Okay.
like I said before, like if you see I'm gonna share this around my circles. You see my channel, you see my content, you know what I'm about. Like me, I'm pretty much I'm about like I like talking game, but I do like talking about wrestling, which is something we're not gonna talk about too much here because Steve doesn't really watch wrestling
Not
anymore.
anymore. Not anymore.
But
Because wrestling let me down, and I'm just not interested in talking about that stuff. It's gone downhill.
I mean, if you watch AEW, it hasn't gone downhill. But like I said, we'll talk sports.
But hold on. But you said it yourself. After the Attitude Era, it went to crap.
Well, actually, I preferred the ruthless aggression era more. With obviously with RVD and stuff like that. Like that's what I prefer. But obviously I
Wait. Is that the one where RVD and the corporate
Brock,
ministry and all
where
that?
no, this when like Brock Lesnar came rised up. You had Benoit, Undertaker, Triple H, Booker T, the brand split, kind of thing.
Oh, that one,
Batista, yeah,
that era.
yeah.
Yeah, that era was good.
Yeah. Like it didn't have like obviously you had The Rock wasn't there all the time and Stone Cold was winding down, but I prefer when it comes to wrestling. I don't know why I'm talking about it. When it comes to wrestling, I prefer in ring, but in ring action to the theatrics. Even though the theatrics were good, I mean you can, it's always fun to watch Stone Cold drive a beer truck and spray the McMahon.
That was the life, man. That you were always looking forward to for wrestling when it comes to Stone Cold and The Rock and those guys, man.
And one thing that I now that we're talking about it right now, we can do like retrospective stuff like on stuff from our childhood. You know what I mean? Like because naturally when you obviously you have a bunch of cousins, younger cousins. I have two young nieces who they don't know the struggle that we dealt with dial up and
Dial up.
yeah and stuff like that. So we like there's a lot of younger people out there, and I wouldn't mind talking about our past and stuff like that, like the games that we used to play, the stuff we used to watch. You know what I mean, like stuff like that. I would definitely like to do stuff like that.
Yeah. I think talking about those things in the past is really good. We can even go further. It doesn't have to go to the Attitude Era. We will even go even before that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm talking about like in general, like
Yeah.
in general, like anything like gaming, stuff that we used to like. You know what I mean? So
Well, yeah. So this is basically going to be it. And but before I go, I was actually wondering how did you feel about the Sony showcase?
I thought it was a good show. Like I gave it an 8 overall. Like
An 8.
yeah,
Why an 8?
I thought it was a good show. I thought it was a good show. Like it had some stuff in the middle that I didn't care about, but but overall, like
Like that ripoff Zelda Wind Waker game, right?
no, I thought that game looked good. Like I don't know if it's a game that I would play.
That's
But
a ripoff. That game was a ripoff.
like every game that looks like that's a ripoff.
Even the way it looked, and there a section of the game where they were showing I don't know who the character name is,
Well, did
where
the
he had like, some type of parachute or something like that.
okay,
Yeah,
but did
that was from Wind Waker.
did Link go from animal to animal?
That was on Twilight Princess, wasn't it? Where he turned to a wolf.
Okay, he turned into a wolf. I'm talking about transferring from animal to animal.
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay, then it's not exactly the same.
Nah.
There's tons of games that have that same type of art style. Now, I will admit, Wind Waker popularized it. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with
Even the
game.
tone, the music
Right.
sounded like it was from Wind Waker.
That's fine.
A matter of fact, there were people in the comment section that actually said the same thing.
That's fine.
I wish I could share it, but I don't feel like looking it up.
That's fine. That's fine. As long as look, all that matters is if the game is good, if people like the game. That's all that matters.
It's
So-
a ripoff, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Right.
I'm not supporting it, but it is what it is.
Well, other than that, like obviously God of War looked amazing. Like Spider-Man 2 is gonna have Venom.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that was a shock. That when you talk about shock value, that reached that point.
and then Wolverine. Insomniac's been killing it the last couple years. Like the last few, I'd probably say like 8, 9, 10 years. They've
Absolutely.
been killing it, right? Like from Sunset Overdrive and all the way to Spider-Man, and they've been killing it. They've been Sony's best studio.
Agreed.
This generation. So,
Agreed.
So yeah, so that's pretty much that was pretty much the video. I'll dig into some other stuff too. Yeah, I thought it was a good show. Like me, it doesn't take much to impress me. Just don't bore me. Like, and I'm good.
This guy said, "Don't worry." Yeah. And speaking of Wolverine, what wasn't the last Wolverine game? Wasn't it Wolverine Revenge? I believe it was.
I have no idea.
Man,
It was
that
probably like one of those what do you call it? Movie video games.
no, there was actually another. There was another Wolverine game that came after that. It was the one that was featuring in one of the Wolverine movies. What was that?
Those games are normally
That one was fine. That one was fine. That one was fine. But man, that was still a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. So I'm looking forward for this Wolverine game. Like I'm a huge Wolverine fan, always have been. But that was very, very impressive. That show was very, very impressive. And what was the other show? That other game, I mean, wow, about this guy going like through time. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
I thought it was some type of cowboy. It was a first person shooter.
Oh, you're talking about Deathloop.
Deathloop, that's what it was.
Well, the thing with Deathloop is they showed that game so many times already. So it's like they've shown it like a whole bunch of times. So it's a cool concept, but they just shown that game too much. Like the game, I know the game's gonna come out soon, so hopefully it's the last time we see the game before it comes out.
Last time.
Yeah.
So are you looking forward to that game?
I mean, I don't have a PS5, so I can't look forward to it. I don't have a PS5.
I see. Horizon, that one look good.
Yeah, but they didn't show it at the show, but it's coming out on PS4, so I'll buy it when I'll buy it on PS4.
It was on the show.
No, it wasn't on the show.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was.
I saw the trailer and everything. Then maybe I looked at something else.
Yeah, probably, but it wasn't officially on the show. They did some stuff afterwards.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, it was something afterwards.
Yeah.
That one looked good. I know I'm missing a game. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, you was talking about Gran Turismo. I'm not gonna lie. There were certain parts where I thought I was watching actual cars driving.
It looked good. It looked good.
Man.
I'm a big Gran Turismo fan, so the game series is important to me. So, and I was a little bit skeptical because like I said, the game's also going to be on PS4, and
Oh, that's right.
yeah, and I'm someone who believes that
Here we go.
that games
Oh.
should be like
Here we go. I'm waiting for it.
should highlight the power of the console, and if you have it on multiple consoles, I don't think it does it. But with that said, looked amazing. So I'm gonna buy it. So I don't like. I'm good. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, he's the one that believes that if you have a new game, it should only go onto the next gen console. That's what you believe.
Yes.
No.
Okay,
We'll have a topic about that also. We'll have a topic about that also. But but yeah, yeah, we're also going to, like I said, we're going to be talking about sports, and man, like I'm definitely looking forward, to talk about sports, especially this topic that I've been waiting for so long to talk about, and now that everything is set up.
Wait. Tease. Don't tell them. Tease it. The only thing I'll say is that the game comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, the game. I thought it came out on the. Oh yeah, I think you're right. It does come out tomorrow.
It comes out tomorrow.
Comes out tomorrow. Anything? And you said I should tease it? Maybe you tease it. Maybe you do a better job.
I just did, but I'm not gonna tell them. But I'm not telling them exactly what we're talking about.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But the game comes out tomorrow. You bounce the ball around. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bounce the ball around, yeah.
Even though we're not gonna be, unfortunately, we're not gonna be talking about gameplay.
No. We are going to talk about gameplay.
I mean, I'm not playing the game, so like.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about some gameplay, footage, because we've seen footage of the game.
I actually haven't. Like, I was stunned that the game was coming out tomorrow. I had no idea. I had no clue. But,
yeah. Okay.
But like, because normally when that game comes out, let's cut to BS. We're gonna be talking about NBA 2K22, all right? And the thing is that like, normally they would have like a trailer, like a momentous trailer of the game where they'll show off the players and the new teams and stuff like that. But I haven't seen it, so maybe it's just me not looking for it. But I haven't seen it. But the game, I believe the game comes out tomorrow, and we have something to talk about the game. I won't tell you guys that part, but maybe we can do that on Saturday, maybe.
Yeah, definitely Saturday. I'm available Saturday, and I cannot wait to hammer that game down, because man, I'm still upset about it. I know you say that I shouldn't care about it, but I care, because as I said before, it's pandering.
Well,
Nothing more.
Let's not get too far. Let's get too far ahead of ourselves. But anyways, yeah. So like I said, if you're interested, we'll try to do these as often as we can.
Please.
Yeah. Well, no, that's you. That's on you. That's not on me.
You don't make videos consistently.
All right, that's fine, on you. But that's fine. But like when I'm there, you're not there.
No, I'm gonna be making videos consistently.
All right.
Consistently.
All right. Well,
you'll see. All right. You all see.
All right, man. Like yeah. So like like I said, I have a channel. I'll post this video up on my channel as well. We'll do our best to kind of share it out and stuff like that. So it like honestly it is a big deal, because like I said, I know you gone through all the trouble of getting all the equipment and all the other stuff, and even though I haven't done none of it, none of that, at the end of the day, like I everything works fine, so I'll be fine. And if not, then I'll just replace it with money, and I'll get new stuff, and I'll be straight. So
yeah, which is something you should have done, from the get go.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
From the get go, professionalism matters. It matters, and people want to see. It matters. All that stuff matters. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, we covered sports, we covered video games, and and like I said, there's going to be a little bit of politics here and there, not too much, especially if it involves games or sports. We definitely going to be talking a lot about politics, and a lot of people don't follow politics, and I get that. A lot of people think of it as one of the most boring things to to keep an eye on. But my stance has always been, hey, we live in this country. It affects us to some degree. At least, try to stay up to date somewhat, at least on the basics. But, that's my opinion. And any thoughts on that?
Like me personally, like it is important to know at least what's going on certain topics, right? Me personally, I do my best not to cheerlead these politicians, because at the end of the day, like, the only person that's going to be there for you is yourself and your neighbors. And Your neighbors are likely going to be people you don't agree with politically, but when stuff hits the fan, you're not going to care who that person is. You're gonna want them to help you. You know what I mean? You're gonna want to help at the end of the day. If we're trapped in the middle of a Category 5 hurricane, like I'm not gonna care what banner you have on your front lawn. You know what I mean? If something's wrong, I'm gonna do my best to help you because
True,
at the end
true,
of the day, we
true.
are a community. So
Well, unfortunately, not a lot of people believe that.
I agree. Yeah, that's
You have to believe exactly what I believe in order for me to help you. That's where a lot of people stands right now,
I agree with that. That's
and that's unfortunate. That's really really unfortunate. But I don't want to keep on yapping. I think you guys and gals know the gist of it, and I'm definitely looking forward to make more videos in the near future. I don't really have anything else to say. What about you?
I'm good, man. I just want to go home.
He said he just wants to go home. Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I guess I'll
I got
kick you
some.
out.
I got video games to play, so I need to go.
So you want to go home to play games?
Yeah, yeah.
What games? What games that you are such in a rush to go home to play right now at this time of night?
It's at 9 o'clock. Are you serious? It's 9:30. I'll
There,
be fine.
I mean, there's videos that we need to make, and there's sports that we need to watch.
I mean, I'm good, bro. Like I'm good. Like
You told me to put the sports the football game on.
yeah. So we have something to do while you're wasting your time with this. We're good now. We got everything set up. We got the podcast ready. We got the name for it, and
Oh, we did we tell him the name? We didn't tell him the name, did we?
it's on the screen. The Overrated Podcast. That's the name.
Oh my gosh, the Overrated Podcast. I mean, well, I love it. I love it. I love it. The original name I actually wanted was Take a Hike, and
Which is a bad name.
well, your name was bad. You said you wanted the name to be what?
Yeah, because let me explain it real quick. Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
The
Stupid name.
Because the name, obviously, me and him, we get into a lot of arguments, and a lot of the arguments is like when someone says something we don't agree with, what's the natural reaction? What? That's the natural what? Like that's the natural reaction? Yes or no?
Well, that's everybody by default.
Yeah. So call it what? Call the podcast what? But the Overrated Podcast is a better name because like I said, there's lots of things that I think are overrated. There's lots of things that he thinks is overrated. So, and we both laughed when we said the name, so it's like it stuck. So,
Yeah, and our friends, also left also. So that basically was the icing on the cake, when it comes to that. So that's why we chose the Overrated, podcast. So we hope you guys like it, and we really hope you guys like our future content. But this is the traditionalist.
This is the trailer,
This is the what trailer?
the Matrix trailer.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, this is the traditionalist 101.
Oh, and we can do that too. We can talk about that too. We can talk about trailers and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. We definitely be talking about trailers. Oh yeah. That's the new movie that's coming out when? Oh, what's his name is in there? Him. Oh crap.
Who?
Him. You don't know him? You don't recognize him?
Who?
What's his
The guy
name?
in the chair?
The guy with the long hair.
Keanu Reeves? Are you talking about Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's in the movie.
Oh, that's right. My bad. I forgot that he was in the. I forgot he was in the other ones. Oh man, I completely forgot. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah. So
That movie looks crazy. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk. You want to talk about it now, real quick? At least let me give you my quick thoughts.
I didn't see enough of it, but go ahead.
I was confused by it. I don't know what the hell is going on. And I watched all three movies, including the third one, which is not a good movie.
Yeah, I saw the movies.
Yeah, Revelations.
But it was so long ago. We was in high school when we were watching those.
Yeah, I've seen the original Matrix. I've seen that about 4 or 5 times. I've seen the second one like 3 times. I know people say it's not a good movie. I don't pay attention to those people. And it just wasn't a good movie to me. To me, it wasn't a good movie. I just
man,
never
dude.
got into it.
It's been so long, and you know the funny thing is, I watched those movies, but I only watched them like one time.
Yeah.
One time, so I have to go back to get a good refreshment, you know, of what happened, and I just need to like really get a really good refreshment because it's been so long since I watched those movies,
Yeah.
so I can't remember anything. But yeah, well, that trailer looked crazy, looked really crazy to me.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't matter because you're not going to watch it at the movie theaters with us, so it doesn't matter.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later as well. So, anyways, I'm out, man. So sign off.
All right, so Hoovy 186 is out, and me, the Traditionalist 101, signing out. Have a good one.
You know where to go?
No. End podcast. Not end podcast. Yeah.